To unlock it, all you have to do is put your hand in the handle, or you could just press it on the button like a normal person. Also, the color of this car is pomegranate, and it also sparkles. So, I like both of those things. The inside of this car is extremely roomy and comfortable, both in the front seat and the back seat, and the RLX is actually first in its class for shoulder room, leg room, and knee room. So if you're carting around people, they will be very comfortable in the back seat. The seats both have heating and ventilation. Ventilation too. The other super cool thing that I noticed right away was the middle section container opens on both sides. So you or your passenger or the passenger side. Convenient for all parties involved. So what's also interesting about this car is that there's actually 2 screens here on the dash, and most cars only have one for navigation or media, which can get a little bit redundant and confusing at times. Let's say I want to adjust the air conditioner. It actually touches you back so that you can feel that you have in fact
这是一个超级战场，气温零下24度。2011 Akyura SHAWD 超级4轮驱动力自由控制系统冰雪试驾体验会将在此激情上演。这次冰雪试驾会的主角 MDX 尊享运动版。该车搭载为其量身打造的全新运动套件，包括双横条设计的前格栅、偏阔加大的雾灯、全新改进的前保险杠，以及运动型专属的高亮度镀铬材质19英寸10辐式轮毂。车顶上则采用无横梁设计的镀铬行李架。所有一切的改变，令 MDX 个性愈加强悍。在这个超级战场上 ，MDX 将挑战由 SHAWD 这5个字母与符号所组成的试驾科目。首先是字母 S， 该项目旨在让驾驶者体验 MDX 在 S 弯道里的顺畅转向。行驶在 S 区的弯道上 ，SHAWD 通过先进的电子扭矩分配技术，将更多甚至所有的后轮驱动力分配给后部外侧车轮，加大后部外车轮蹬踏路面的力量，在将驱动力转化成转向力的过程中，大幅提升车辆转向的精准性和行驶稳定性，让驾驶者顺利过弯，尽情驰骋。接下来是字母 H， 在 H 区域里，驾驶者则将体验到 MDX 在冰雪路面上的紧急避让，以及接受坑洼路面通过性和舒适性的考验。从起点加速至紧急避让点 ，MDX 在低附着系数的冰雪上丝毫没有失控的迹象。VSA 系统以及 SHAWD 系统敏锐的反应，让驾驶者在应对紧急避让的操控处理时愈加得心应手。在坑洼路面上 ，MDX 表现出了超越同级城市 SUV 的通过性，车内的震动被抑制到最小程度，高品质的悬挂设置与调校让驾乘倍感舒适。符号横杠则是一个爬坡体验项目 ，MDX 将要挑战接近30度的冰雪坡面。在爬坡测试中 ，SHAWD 在 MDX 将更多70%的扭矩置于后轮，并不断根据爬坡需要动态分配扭矩，让车辆顺利爬坡。与此同时 MDX 搭载的 HSA 坡路起步辅助系统，能够在制动与加速之间实现平稳转换，即便在坡道上制动、停车再起步，该系统能有效防止车辆倒滑。依靠 SHAWD 系统与 HSA 系统的通力合作，以及强劲的3.7升 V6 VTEC 带来的喷薄动力， MDX 尊享运动版表现出了优异的爬坡性能，超越了同级其他城市 SUV 车型。在字母 A 区域里 ，Akyura 设置了侧坡通过项目 ，MDX 可以从容地驶向侧坡。无论是车内的驾驶者或者车外的旁观者，都可以在 MDX 上侧坡和下侧坡的轨迹中清晰看到 SHAWD 后轮左右两轮的动力分配，直观见证 SHAWD 将后轮的驱动力以最优的比例分配到一个有附着力车轮上的极致性能。在绕桩、掉头弯和之字门构建的 W 驾控区域中，场地对车辆在复杂路况上行驶稳定性和灵活性提出严苛要求。MDX 出色的转向灵活性在冰雪路面上同样表现出色。SHAWD 通过后轮左右驱动力的灵敏快速分配，让 MDX 在绕桩测试中游刃有余。VSA 车辆稳定性辅助系统的适时介入，令 MDX 在连续的转弯中保持良好的车身姿态，顺利穿过一个又一个桩口。而在掉头弯之字门处， MDX 则继续扮演着弯道征服者的角色，给驾驶者带来从容的驾控感受。D 区为同心圆驾驶体验区，尤其是在低附着力的冰雪路面上完成这一项目，这对一般的4驱车来说，
You're watching Behind the Wheel with Sarah on web2cars.com, and this week we are driving this 2014 Acura RLX. Acura is Honda's luxury brand, so this car is going to be like, it's going to be most comparable to the Accord, but bigger in pretty much every dimension. So a little bit nicer, a little bit bigger, and yeah, a little bit fancier, which is always fun for me. So let's check it out. One of my favorite parts about the exterior of this car is the sweet LED headlights that come standard with the car, but they're jewel-eyed, so they kind of look like a jewel that you would wear on your finger. I don't have any jewels on my finger, but I want one. One of the cool luxury things is that it has these buttons on the door handles, and if you're holding the key fob, you can press the button on the door handle, and it locks. It's actually called haptic feedback, but it just gives me like a nice little finger massage. So that was the 2014 Acura RLX. It starts at $48,000. The one we drove all tricked out was $61,000. So it's definitely not cheap, but you are paying for a luxury sedan, full-sized. It gets about 24 miles to the gallon on average, which actually isn't bad for a car this size. So, test drive one. My Acura gets better gas